The important thing is to not stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. Albert Einstein. Welcome to Grimly.
Not forever.
Not forever. I'm working on it. I've been doing my planks. God damn it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's hard.
Uh-huh. They are hard, but they're worth it.
I started doing Pilates recently.
Yeah.
And so I'm in level 1. I had to do like an intro course, and now I'm in level 1. And you can't go to a next level without doing it for a minimum 6 months. This lady's fucking serious.
Okay, she's not fucking around.
No, she's not. And so on, I don't know, maybe my like 8th Pilates class,
Yeah.
she made us do planks. And I was like, because I'd been thinking, if I was on my own schedule, I would have leveled up to the next class because
Right.
I want it to be harder than it is, because it's not that hard.
Yeah.
But then we did the planks.
And then you're like,
I was
got it.
Every muscle in my body is shaking. I'm
Yeah.
about to fucking fall and break my
The
goddamn
way
face.
your whole body shakes when you do planks.
Yes, and you're on a thing that slides.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
So my stomach on this thing sliding out. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking fall. And she's like, are your feet stable? I'm like,
Bitch,
yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
the rest of my body that's not fucking stable.
The feet aren't moving. My face is about to.
It's the arms.
It's
The
all of
abs,
it.
It's all of the other stuff.
Yeah.
The feet are fine.
Yeah. Planks are hard. Planks are
All right,
very
you keep
hard.
it up.
You too.
Thanks.
Yeah. How often are you going?
Okay, I'm trying to go twice a week, but I'm really
Yeah.
not doing it twice a week. I'm
Oh,
once
okay.
a week, and sometimes I throw in a second course or a second class.
Okay. You know what? It's the little goals that you stay consistent at and then you build up. That's something I learned in
Yeah.
therapy.
Really?
My therapist is like, if you want to do something more consistently, she was like, don't sit there and tell yourself to do it. You have to do it every day, 3 times a day, or 3 times a week, whatever, like when it comes to like working out. She's like, just start with a small attainable step. Be like,
Yeah.
I'm going to go every Saturday, every Wednesday, whatever. And she's like, and stick to that and then build from there.
Yeah,
And I was like, that is smart.
that's true.
It's not that instant gratification though that we all want.
Well, I'm not going twice a week because I can't afford it.
Oh,
But I would if it wasn't.
that's fair.
It's such an expensive hobby.
I go to just
Because it's not hard.
no, I go to Planet Fitness, which is $10 a month.
I don't have a gym membership, but that's because there's no gyms here.
And there really isn't any in your area. That's
I
very
know.
true. Maybe you guys should open a gym.
I know, that's a good point.
Yeah.
We
Get
do need
Planet
one.
Fitness franchise and just launder some money, whatever
I
the
see no
fuck they
problems
do.
with Planet Fitness. The fact,
Yeah.
like I don't want to pay an arm and a leg to go and be miserable at
Yeah.
the gym every week.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be.
The thing is that pisses me off is every time I go in the evening, sorry, this is going to sound like such a gym bro moment. It's so fucking packed in there.
You mean when everyone else is
Yes.
off work and
Yes.
also trying to go to the gym?
Yeah,
What
like
do you
I'll-
need?
What do I need? For people not to be there.
That's what I need. I think that the town that you live in just needs more gyms. Do you think
Yeah.
it sounds like it's too?
There's two big ones.
We
And
need
there's also
more.
the YMCA.
Oh.
So there's 3 substantial spaces.
Yeah, fuck all those
But, like,
people trying to
it's
enrich
people,
themselves.
I know, how fucking dare you? But the thing that doesn't piss me off is like there's an excess amount of people there because that's just what it is. That's fine. I don't
There's too
care.
many people.
But it's people who sit in a machine and they look at their phone and they sit there and they're texting
Oh.
and they're like, or scrolling while they're like sitting at a fucking machine that like I would like to use.
You want to work in.
And I'm keep
Yeah,
like looking at
that's the
you.
gym.
Can you fucking, the etiquette, I guess, is my problem.
Are they doing it between sets?
I don't know, but you know what? It's too long. Whatever you're
Oh.
doing, it's too long. Because I can go in there.
Well, that's because they're only paying $10 a month. They're like, I pay this $10 just to sit here on this machine.
You're like, listen, I'm gonna sit at this fucking weight machine and get my $10 worth.
I'm not trying. I could be here all day. Yeah,
I can do whatever I want.
I don't need to get a good workout.
Yeah, no, it's stupid, but like I've started to make myself go like middle of the day because
Yeah.
usually I work from home, and thankfully I have a boss who doesn't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
So lunch, I'm like, yeah, I kind of like to go like around lunch. She's don't really take a lunch break. She's just go to the gym.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Sometimes
there you go. It's
yeah,
a workaround.
it's a workaround.
Okay, well,
But then
welcome.
trying to like also be motivated to go do that.
Well, having to leave the house is hard.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't, just period.
Yeah. This
This is
week specifically, or actually the last 2 weeks, my allergies are killing me,
oh
for lack of a better word. It's bad. Like, I've been having the biggest sinus induced migraines. Like, I can feel everything behind my eyes, behind in my ears. I just want someone to punch me in the face because I feel like that's the only thing that's going to help at this point.
this is gonna be really annoying, but
What?
as an allergy sufferer,
Yeah.
you need to be doing the trifecta, which is taking an allergy pill.
Mm-hmm.
You need a nasal spray,
I have that.
and you need eye drops. You need all
Why eye drops?
of the entry points because I think you can absorb some of that pollen in the eyes too. Don't you get a watery eye or just sinus?
Not really.
I would just
It's all
throw
sinus.
throw it in.
All right. All right.
It's not going to solve the sinus problem.
No,
unfortunately.
it also has like made me lose IQ points. I swear to God, in the last 2 weeks, like 20 IQ points at least.
It makes me feel better as a person who's like
Also, it's like chronically
dumb.
like
yeah, I've always
sinus.
had
Yeah. I don't know. Like I'm just like in like this haze and this fog.
Yeah, they call those Claritin commercials make it seem like it's no big fucking deal. You're just like, oh, I don't. But it's like
I would love
debilitating.
to be Claritin clear right now. God damn it.
it's debilitating.
I went to the grocery store the other day. I bought 4 things. I got some delicious Diet Dr. P.
What the fuck?
Diet Dr. Pepper.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Who the fuck drinks Diet Dr. Pepper?
I do.
Do you know that is such a Texan thing?
Really?
Yes, Dr. Pepper is from Texas.
Oh.
You might as well be from Texas. Who are you?
Anyways.
Okay, go on. I'm horrified.
I grabbed the 3 things out of my reusable grocery bag and I just left the store and left my Diet Dr. P.
Oh, you left it.
Yeah,
oh,
and then I got home. I got home and it was like, where the fuck is it?
Oh,
I'm like, what
sucks.
the fuck? And I was like, I went back and got it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and I walked in and,
no.
and the clerk was like, I almost didn't. I was like, this is really embarrassing. I'm like, do I even go back in? I'm like, this is so stupid.
Oh, wait, sorry. Wait, you got home?
I got home and
You
realized.
went all the way back to the store?
Yes.
That's not that's like a 15-minute drive.
I know.
Holy shit.
But I really want to Diet Dr. Pepper.
Shame on you. But I
Whatever.
guess, you know what? It's yours. You paid for
I paid for it. And so I walked back in and the store clerk just, did you forget your pop?
Your pop. See?
Did you forget your pop? And I was like, yeah.
I had no idea you were a doctor. Listen, drink regular Dr. Pepper. What's wrong with that?
I just like the diet one better.
That's what people say about the.
It's better.
This is the most Republican thing I've ever heard from you.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Telling you, Dr. Pepper's from Texas equals Republican.
No, Diet Coke sponsored Trump campaign. So
Well,
Diet Coke is Republican.
It's just the bigger Republican.
Whatever.
Coke
You know
company-
what?
Republican
Shut
pop
up.
company. Don't wait. Listen.
went back and got it.
Coca-Cola is American. As American as a Republican is,
Same with Dr.
which
Pepper.
is the most kind of American.
Yeah, it's what they like to think it is. That's
what
for
they
fucking
say.
sure.
That is the
That
propaganda.
is what they say.
Honestly, they've got us like afraid of our own American flag. It's not like I don't want to hang an American flag outside of my house,
But there is something
but I
like
don't.
if you
like the
see
impression.
one and it's a little cringy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, anytime I
Yes.
like see like a flag hanging from my house, I'm like, oh.
I can't even be patriotic.
No,
It's rough.
it is rough. It's rough in America right now. We are not doing good.
We're conflicted.
We are conflicted in all sorts of ways.
But that's okay because we're here today on Grimly.
Hi, welcome to Grimly.
To talk about anything but that.
Yeah. I am Missy,
And I'm Meg.
and this podcast is brought to you by Claritin and Diet Dr. Pepper.
Which is okay. Which is just fine. And very American.
When's the last time you had a Diet Dr. Pepper?
I've never had a Diet Dr. Pepper. I don't drink a diet soda.
Really?
Give me a full sugar soda.
Okay, and
I've got mini Cokes in my fridge right now.
that's fine, but if you want to drink it frequently,
Well, I don't.
it feels. That's what I'm saying.
I probably have a baby Coke, which is a mini Coke. Greatest thing ever invented.
Yeah, those are very
All
small.
the mini versions, 7.5 ounces.
Yep, they're great.
The perfect amount
Yes.
of soda. And I probably have maybe one a week.
See, okay, but so I'm trying to drink less.
Alcohol?
Yes, just
Okay.
trying to tamper it.
Okay.
but I want something else in space of that. Hence the Diet Dr. Pepper. So it is Diet Dr. Pepper in replacement of wine or whiskey.
Got it.
At night. Because I don't want to drink just like fucking water.
Oh, I don't know. I drink a lot of water.
I do drink a lot of water.
Do you have a problem falling asleep? This is so much bullshit. We're never going to fucking start this episode. You don't have a problem falling asleep?
Not now. I did for a very long time. Well, it ebbs and flows. Currently, no. I guess is my point.
Because I drink like a nighttime
your hot
sleepy
cocoa. Yeah.
That you could do as a little ritual.
Yeah. Isn't it the Beam drink powder?
Yeah. And it's unfortunately a little more than I want. It's expensive.
Promo code.
I don't know if you were with me a few weeks ago when I remembered how much it cost and I needed some. And I thought I was like, oh God, we had talked about it. It was like, ugh, I don't know, $70 a bag or something.
Like this is stupid. Yeah.
So I didn't buy it. Turns out I did buy it. I guess because it showed up at the
You're
house.
like, fuck.
And Dave's like, okay, I guess you're back on it.
And you're like, I guess so. Maybe you ordered it in your sleep. Maybe that's part of their gimmick.
I don't know.
You just ordered the Beam
I think
drink.
that he did it probably because
He
it was,
knows
like,
how
in the cart.
Yeah.
And he just
Oh, maybe.
ordered it all.
Yeah. I mean, if it helps though.
Occasionally. It's nice to have.
Yeah.
If I'm like
it's a ritual.
super anxious or something.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
All right. So Diet Dr. Pepper
is my sub. Or just a sparkling water.
And are you just doing it
Or
like in the
LaCroix.
afternoon?
I would drink them all the time if I could. I'm not going to lie.
Oh.
It's like my go-to soda. I just like it more than other sodas. I'm not really a big soda
How many of them do you think
person.
you would be drinking a day?
Probably 2 or 3. I'd have one at lunch and I'd have one at dinner and I'd probably have one after dinner.
That's a lot.
It's a lot and I'm aware that's a lot.
You should be drinking just water.
I do drink water. I'm doing that instead. But like when I have dinner, when I make myself a dinner, instead of having like making dinner and having it with a glass of wine during the week, I have it with a Diet Dr. Pepper.
One? Or you're having
No,
Diet
one.
Dr.
One.
Okay. But what
Yeah.
are the other two?
No, that's saying you asked me how many I would.
You would just drink them all, sip on it all day.
Probably.
Wow.
And water.
Okay.
I also do the same thing with LaCroix.
Oh.
Because I will drink a fuck ton of LaCroix too.
Okay. Wow. Riveting.
We really dug into my beverage consumption in this intro.
It is always shocking to me. Sometimes, I don't know, other people's drinking habits, frankly,
Right.
that aren't like alcohol.
Yeah.
Because that I understand.
Yeah. No, we have our own problems. But
Well, I went to a wedding in Indiana once.
was it dry?
No, it wasn't dry. But
Oh.
what was weirder to me was like it's 8 a.m. We're like up. It's the day of the wedding, and they stop on the way to do hair and makeup or whatever, and everyone gets the fattest fucking soda possible. We go into the gas station, and it's like those big jug. I don't even know how many
Like
ounces
the
that is.
32 ounces.
Enormous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every single one
A big
full
gulp.
of soda. I'm like, it's 8:30.
Yeah, that's too much.
We haven't even had breakfast, so it's like.
That's wild.
I think that's like a trigger for me. I'm like, that's how we do it out here
I
sometimes.
guess. Fuck, not me.
No, that's
Like,
crazy.
that's coffee. Coffee time. You don't
Who
drink
needs
coffee.
it when you're...
You don't drink coffee.
No, but I am obsessed with these like yerba mate teas, those canned ones. Those are also pricey, like $3.68 a can. I don't know. I guess if it was a latte, it would be cheap for a latte.
I mean, if you make it at home.
well, I don't know. It's a
don't know.
lot per drink. So
Yeah. No, yeah, that's fair.
I probably have.
And those have caffeine in them, right?
They do. It's a lot of caffeine.
Okay. So you get your kick in another way.
Yes, I probably have one a week.
Oh. See, shut up. You're
If
fucking.
well, he buys them and I'll try to make them last. Sometimes
I try to make.
when I have to go to the office, I take it with me.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. See, you gotta find a way to motivate yourself when you have to go to the office.
That's true.
Because every once in a while, I like always have a meeting on Tuesdays. I have to go in, so I usually buy myself a coffee, a sweet little treat.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, fun little treat to get motivated to go.
But I'm never gonna stop. I don't have time to fucking stop on the way.
Really?
No.
Oh.
So if it's not if it's not already there, I'm not fucking doing it.
Oh, okay. See, I just be a little bit late.
I know, but
But that's my MO.
it is just a little bit late.
It's like a teensy bit late. You know, it's fine. Listen. I went to, sorry, it's been a while since we've seen each other. I went to my nephew's play last weekend, the weekend before. I can't remember.
I did see you on the Find My Friends app at a place that looked like it was for children.
It was.
I know exactly the night you're talking about.
So the play, it said it was going to start at 1:30.
Okay.
I was like, it's going to start at 1:45.
Okay.
Because I think it is rude to start something like that right on fucking time, because parking's a situation. People have to find seats. It's just give people a 15-minute window.
Okay.
It started right at 1:30. I was
So you
like,
were late?
damn,
What
no,
time did
I
you-
was out late
Oh.
for once. I beat everyone else there.
Okay.
I saved everyone's seat.
But you're mad that it was on time?
But I was mad for everyone else because everyone else was like a little bit late.
People were late.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if you're going to see a show, you know you have to be early. So anyone who's like,
you
oh,
have
I'll
to be
show up at
early
1:30. Like they close the doors. If it's any other play, they close the doors 20 minutes early and you can't get in.
This was a children's play. Okay? This was fucking 5th graders.
I saw you at the location where children would be, and I was like, she's being a good aunt today on a weekend.
Right? Look at you being a good aunt on the weekend. That is exactly what was happening because my nephew did not give a fuck about that play he was
That's
in.
why everyone was late. No one cares.
Yeah, it was a child's play. But I think just give people
No,
a
this is bad
15-minute
advice.
window.
No,
I think so. I don't think it's bad advice. I think it's great advice.
they could have been late for a million reasons, but it's not because we're being cautious of like conscience. What are
Conscientious?
we're being courteous
Courteous.
to the
Courteous.
audience.
I think that is common courtesy. If someone has a party starting at 7, what time do you show up?
Probably 7:20
See?
if I'm trying to be a little bit late. But that's the only thing I'm going to be a little bit late for, a party. And I'm probably the first person there.
Yeah,
at
that's what I'm
7:20.
saying. Like, I would rather be like 20 minutes late to something than 20 minutes early.
No.
Because
Why
if
can't you
it's-
just be on time for the thing?
because that's never gonna happen, okay? I'm gonna be late to my own fucking funeral.
Oh, just a little bit though. It's never a really obnoxious amount of lateness.
It's just like a fashion late. It's a fashionably late for sure.
true.
Yeah.
This lady is unbothered.
Oh, I'm bothered in multiple ways, but definitely not by that. Because it's never egregious, and you've given me that permission. It's your fault.
I know, but you stopped being like fashionably late when I really started giving you a lot of shit about it, and now we are backsliding into casual lateness.
Yeah.
again.
I was pretty late today, later than I wanted to be. I guess that's my point.
I just need you to know that I'm like, okay, she's gonna be here at this time. I have to stop what I'm doing at this time so I can be prepared and ready to go when she arrives at this time. And then when you're not there at that time, I'm like, fuck, I could have been doing the thing I was doing before I stopped to make sure I'm on time.
Okay, that sounds like a you problem. You have my location.
You don't. Oh, I knew. Please, I know. But I'm like, this is no big deal. This is fine.
Which is like different types of anxiety.
That's probably true.
Like I am
Yeah.
I'm avoidant and you're like a planner.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
But if I am going to be super early to something, I'm going to be super early. Like airport, I'm like a 2.5 hour type of person. Not a... Have you seen this trend
Yeah.
about like people like trying to like get to the airport like
minutes
getting
before.
their flight boards and like leaves?
Yeah, and I think this is a risks that I am not willing to take.
Absolutely not. I'm not missing a
It also
flight
depends like
to
what
prove a point.
your airline, like where you fly out of. If
Yeah.
your airport is a chill small airport, then
It
yeah,
makes
you
sense.
can only be but if you fly out of a
Like
major international
SeaTac
airport
or LAX
you need
or-
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, LAX. No one is showing up to LAX 20 minutes before their flight boards
Yeah.
and getting through.
Or if they did, they didn't post it because they actually missed their flight.
Exactly. People are missing flights.
Yeah,
if they're
people are
doing
missing
that.
flights.
Those
But yeah.
monsters.
But yeah, let's stop fucking talking about stupid shit.
Stop dicking around.
Let's stop dicking around. Actually, this episode is going to be a little bit longer, I think, now.
Oh, no.
Which is fine.
Okay.
It's
a long episode of bullshit. You can cut a considerable amount of it
I
out.
could. You're right. But it's all, I don't know. I am enjoying it. So
We deep dived
into our own psyches.
punctuality.
And here we are, still fucking late to the party. All right, let's get into this goddamn story.
All right, what are we talking about today?
I really like my intro for this one.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna put it out there right now. So if you don't like it, don't fucking tell me. Okay.
Okay, noted.
I worked a little bit harder than I usually do, actually. Okay, so the desert is a place of mystery. It is a vast and unrelenting landscape that can swallow secrets whole. The mysteries it holds has lured explorers, treasure hunters, and thrill seekers into its unforgiving landscape. Some return with stories of alien sightings, unknown creatures, or treasures, and places once lost to time. Others are never seen again. Kenny Veach was one of those seekers, an adventurer drawn to an unknown, obsessed with a strange cave he claimed to have found near Nevada's Nellis Air Force Base. Then one day in 2014, he set out to find the cave again and vanished without a trace.
I think I have heard of this guy.
Okay. You probably have. Was he the victim of an accident? Did he stumble into something he wasn't meant to see? Or is there more mystery than we have been told? Today, we are diving into the strange and unsettling disappearance of Kenny Veach.
Oh,
Do you remember? Oh, God, it was like a while back when we did the Chris Benoit episode, and I talked about a movie called Horror in the High Desert.
yes.
I think that movie is based on this story.
Okay.
Because I remember watching it. I'm like, isn't this a true fucking story? But the movie is like mockumentary
Yes.
style. And I'm like, maybe I'm just like associating this with this movie or the story with this movie. But I think this
It's
story,
like inspired by.
I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah. But this is a pretty famous missing 411 story. I don't know if it's actually technically missing 411.
Okay.
I don't know if Davis Politis has talked about it, but it is definitely a missing 411-esque story.
Love those.
Yeah, me too. So Kenny Veach was a 47-year-old man who lived in Las Vegas, Nevada at the time of his disappearance. He is often described as a bit eccentric and thought of himself as an artist and an inventor.
An inventor? Mm-hmm. Wow.
He actually on YouTube is going to be talked about a lot in this episode, and he has a YouTube channel, and like 3 of his videos on the channel are like pitching to Shark Tank.
What did he invent for Shark Tank?
Actually, one of them was pretty smart. It was a toilet paper dispenser that like you pull out from the side when like you empty the roll, and then it's like spring loaded, so it just like locks back in. Instead of having to lift the bar or do the little springy and then pull the whole thing out, it was just you pulled it from the side.
Oh, okay.
Roll it and then it pops back
And
in.
it pops back in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which seems pretty smart, actually.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
And then there's like a couple like weird, quirky little inventions.
Listen, inventing anything is like peak
Inventing anything in
creative,
2025 is
there's
intense.
a lot of stuff out there.
There's a lot of shit out there.
They say there's no new thoughts. Reddit tells me actually the comment section on Instagram tells me I have no singular thoughts.
No, right. We're all just regurgitating.
So, like, inventing a thing.
I mean, you look at movies now. Everything's a prequel, a sequel.
Yeah, it's been done.
I'm like, it's all been done. So, you know what? Give it to the inventors.
Actually, the Bible said a long time ago, there's nothing new under the sun.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Way to make it biblical. So, Kenny was also an avid hiker and backpacker and enjoyed exploring the desert areas outside of Las Vegas, specifically the Mojave
Okay.
area. And this is a picture of him holding a rattlesnake.
Okay.
For 47,
Yeah.
he looks great.
He could get it.
I knew you were going to say that. I put that picture there. I'm like, yep. Yeah. Thanks. I'm like, yeah, you get it. So Kenny would often be in the desert solo for days without a GPS, cell phone service, or even a compass or any sort of navigation tools.
All right. He's unhinged. And he's holding a rattlesnake.
He's holding a rattlesnake in this picture. Also, please, I don't want to like talk ill of anybody who's no longer with us, but don't fucking do this. As someone
It's
who
stupid.
is a backpacker and a hiker and does solo trips, don't fucking do this.
I know this is a hot, dangerous desert too.
Yeah, deserts are dangerous. There's like he would wear, they call them like snake guards on his legs.
Okay.
They look like shin guards to like help with like snake bites and stuff, but still have a
Doesn't help if
GPS.
you're slinging them around with your hands.
I know, right? That's
All right, cool.
kinda
All right, Kenny.
defeats
Kenny?
the point. Kenny defeats the point, but just be fucking prepared. If you go out in the wilderness, please. The wilderness is a unrelenting and brutal place, Doesn't give a fuck who you are.
It's true.
If you were a white man that has the ego
Mm-hmm.
of 1,000, just know it doesn't give a fuck about you. Just putting it out there.
That's how I feel about the ocean, by the way. That's why I don't go in
Oh,
it.
yeah, the ocean for sure, too. Yeah. Be scared of things.
I'm terrified of it. Yeah.
Like, a healthy fear is going to keep you
I'll
safe.
watch it from the shore
Yeah.
with my little toes in.
Right? Even wearing a life jacket. So, Kenny also had a YouTube channel with the username. You want to guess? I laughed at this. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, sorry. His name is Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
What is the YouTube channel about? I need general.
Just who he is as a person in general. I'm going to give you a hint. It has
Okay.
something to do with the rattlesnake.
I don't know, the Rattler. Rattler.
The Rattler.
429.
Sounds like a Batman villain.
No, you're right.
His username is Snakebit McGee.
Oh, Snake Bit Mickey.
Mm-hmm. Not bite, bit.
Oh.
B-I-T. Snakebit
I wasn't going to
McGee.
come up with that, no.
No.
Snake Bit McGee.
Yeah. It definitely sounds a little bit like
You know what, though? Having seen that photo of him, it is perfect.
Big tracks, Snakebit
Yes.
McGee. Yeah. And so on this YouTube channel, it's still up, by the way. There are only a few videos on there. A couple are pitches for various inventions to Shark Tank, like we already talked about.
I like this guy.
He's quirky.
He's got personality.
Yeah, he's quirky. He's fun, and he's like someone's weird uncle. But you're like, I'm entertained by you. So another is he's trying to sell his home, but he's also being like, I am selling my home, but I'm also selling myself with it as the caretaker of the home. And
Clever.
he was like, I'm basically going to be like your Alice in the Brady Bunch minus the dress.
Like, I can't even say it's a grift because it's just like right there.
Right. And we'll get into maybe the motivation behind trying to sell his house, but
Amazing. Okay.
there was no buyers,
Yeah.
for lack of a better word. And the last video is him talking about a cave that he found while hiking out in the desert.
Sorry, I need to rewind for us. When did he go missing? We haven't gotten there yet,
2014.
Because I'm like, oh, okay, this is before Airbnb. I was like, bro, just Airbnb. You don't have to sell it.
No,
There was no such
Airbnb yet.
thing.
Not
Okay.
yet. No, he
Okay,
was
sorry.
a little bit before that time.
Damn.
So the other video was about him finding a cave while hiking out in the desert. A cave near Nellis Air Force Base.
I've heard. Okay, yes. This is like conspiracy theory lore.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. A cave that's now known as the M Cave.
Okay.
So we're going to do a little bit of a dive into YouTube itself. Sorry.
I like it. No, I'm just like, yes.
Because we need...
That's
so,
where the conspiracy theories thrive.
yeah, for sure. Reddit and YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to get a full understanding of Kenny's M Cave video, we have to talk about some of his previous YouTube comments and activities.
Okay.
So Kenny was really into aliens
God, your comments coming back to haunt you.
Yeah, right.
Careful.
and watched a lot of alien commentary, theories, and abduction stories on YouTube. He was probably watched a lot of Ancient Aliens too, for sure. Let's be
Sure.
real.
Maybe it started there and then you took it to
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah. So a channel that Kenny frequented on YouTube was called Serious Disclosure.
Okay.
And it's not satire. It is a fucking serious YouTube channel. I can't remember the doctor's name, but like he's given like a Drew Pinsky vibe.
Okay. Listen, I know what you mean about Drew Pinsky, but I will always love Drew Pinsky.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not
Okay.
trying to like slander this man,
Well,
but
there's a little bit of slant.
a little bit.
of shade.
Yeah. I saw him do a V-Shred commercial and I was like, oh no.
When he does something I don't like, I just look the other way.
Yeah,
But low-key,
right.
I'm always going to love Dr. Drew.
Yeah, exactly. So similar vibe, I guess, is the Serious Disclosure
Technically a doctor.
channel. Yeah, somebody. And this channel seems to really focus on how they can foster a peaceful relationship with aliens themselves, which is nice. Something we don't really talk about. Like maybe we can try to make a good relationship. Maybe they're hiding because they're scared of us. I'm scared of us too. I don't know.
Interesting take. Okay.
Yeah. So this Serious Disclosure channel had a video called Son of an Area 51 Technician,
Okay.
where it's giving a very obvious description of what the video is about. It's about this.
It's an
guy.
interview with
It's
the son of a... okay.
Area 51 technician. Yes, thank you. And he like basically talks about the stuff that his dad witnessed while working at Area 51. And he talks specifically about like radio like frequency like weapons or microwave type weapons that like alter energy fields to keep people like out of certain areas, like a perimeter. It's like a weird energy field perimeter type situation.
Okay.
Is what this guy is talking about on this Serious Disclosure YouTube channel.
Okay.
So Kenny leaves a comment on this page of Snakebit McGee. He says this, quote, "One time during one of my hikes out by Nellis Air Force Base, I found a hidden cave. The entrance to the cave was shaped like a perfect capital M. I always enter every cave I find. Don't fucking do that. But as I began to enter this particular cave, my whole body began to vibrate. The closer I got to the cave entrance, the worse the vibrating became. Suddenly I became very scared and hightailed it out of there. That was one of the strangest things that has ever happened to me." So that's the comment he left on this Serious Disclosures page.
Okay.
The comment's now gone, unfortunately. I tried to go find it.
Okay.
But yeah. So this is a pretty bold statement to make, and naturally other YouTube commenters started calling BS on Kenny's claim. They're like, "You're lying." You know, like, it's the comment section on anything. Let's be real. It's not going to be
Cute.
yeah, it's not going to be cute. It's not going to be filled with intellectual commentary. It's going to be fucking keyboard warriors yelling at each other. I've been one of them. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes it's hard not to yell at people.
So I'm saying your comments will go back to haunt you again.
Yeah. So people are like calling BS in Kenny's claim, which is causing a bit of war in the comments section of YouTube, like we just said, because some people are calling BS, others are saying they believe him, and then like other people talk about their own experiences. It's just the classic comment section on fucking any social media. Let's be real. In another comment Kenny makes on YouTube, he says, quote, "I solo hike across mountaintops that most people wouldn't dare go. I've been in more caves than I care to count. I play with rattlesnakes for fun, but this one particular cave was beyond anything I'd ever encountered. Someday I will go back and I will bring a weapon with me. All I had at the time was a knife and a wrist rocket."
Okay,
know what a
Kenny.
wrist rocket-
Kenny.
Kenny.
Why do you set me up for this? I see. I'm trying to be nice.
To this man. It's a bit much.
Okay. All right. A wrist rocket?
I don't know what the hell that's even supposed to be.
It sounds like a jizz joke.
Sounds like
What else is?
I don't know.
A wrist rocket. That's
Sounds like
the
a
only thing I can.
Wrist rocket is gonna be something. I don't know.
It's a YouTube name.
It's our YouTube name now. If we ever make a YouTube channel, it's gonna be fucking Wrist Rocket 444. Okay. Eventually, Kenny declares that he is going to find the M cave again. In the comments, he's fuck it. I'm finding this cave. I'm proving all you bitches
These
wrong.
haters.
Yeah, these haters. He's gonna hate. So, whether that be because of pride or genuine curiosity, that's still up for debate to this day, which totally fair. Because he definitely, I don't know if
Well,
he's
both if we believe
yeah,
him.
like a little bit triggered by the comments, people not believing him. He's no, I experienced this. Like this was a big thing for me, or it's like a little bit of an ego. Maybe a little bit of both. You're right. But either way, he's, you know what? I'm gonna go find this cave again. So Kenny leaves another comment saying this, quote, "Whether it's a strange looking cave that has a mountain lion living in it, it should be sometime this week. I have a 9mm with me this time, just in case. Last time I was unarmed. It's a 10-hour hike, no trails, very dangerous terrain.
A 10-hour hike? Mm-hmm. Okay.
The mountain is located right next to a bombing range. I have found some giant empty rounds of ammo before.
He is full of shit, I am telling you. I'm sorry.
I have just been waiting for the Vegas weather to cool down. It's not the kind of hike one would do in the summer. That's what he says.
Okay.
I mean, the Mojave Desert's huge. It's vast. I think like 80%.
All right, the fact that he won't do it in the summer is like a little more
logical.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, and I'm thinking about the 10 hours.
That's
If
a
we're
long
hiking
fucking time.
in,
I've hiked for 10 hours.
yes, me too, once. But if you're hiking in that 5 or 6 hours, I don't know. I get, because I'm like, I can't. There's no way that the government
doing it in a day.
can actually put a fence around all of the thousands of miles of property.
They have in Nevada. Yeah, it's 80% of Nevada is owned by government.
So there can't be a fence around all of it. So
Yeah.
I suppose it's possible, and especially if he was like hopping over in a remote area.
Yeah, he was like,
All right.
he drove
all
out
right.
pretty far and then started hiking pretty far, is what it
Okay,
sounds
fine.
like.
Maybe it's a maybe. I went from he's full of shit to maybe,
Maybe.
possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is like why the story is still around. Let's be real.
I just think from okay. All right. Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give it maybe.
So on October 18th, 2014, Kenny uploaded a video on his YouTube channel called M Cave Hike, which is still on YouTube.
Okay.
I watched it last night. With the description saying that he is searching for a weird cave he came across on a previous hike. So in the video, Kenny starts with talking to the camera and an abandoned mine shaft in the Sheep Mountain Range. And he is talking about his hike so far. So he's like already been hiking for a couple hours at this point. I think he said he started like 7 a.m. and it seems like midday. And he's retelling the original story of when he found the M cave. So he's talking about he felt really weird. He felt like his body was vibrating. He felt like scared. And like he's like not a guy that gets scared out in the desert because the desert's like his happy place. This is like his adventure playground. Like he's like this felt really fucking weird though. And so he's talking about the mine shaft itself. And he's like, oh, this is an old abandoned mine shaft. I don't know how long it's been here, but it's pretty deep. He takes the camera and he like shoots down like the mine shaft, and it's probably like 25 feet down.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, if you fell down there, he's like, you'd be toast, which is a little bit foreshadowing. I
Okay.
will say.
Oh, no.
And the mine shaft is a landmark in this area, and it's a landmark that's still used to this day
Okay.
by other YouTubers, and I'll talk about that later too.
Okay.
The YouTube video is a bit anticlimactic because Kenny doesn't find the cave he was looking for. He uploads the video anyway, and a comment is made on the video asking if Kenny made it back. And Kenny replies, quote, I got back from a 10-hour hike yesterday. I completely searched the whole damn canyon. I could not relocate the cave. I found a tarantula, a tortoise, and a ram, but I could not find the cave. I don't know if you've ever climbed up and down a mountain for 10 hours, but it wore me out. All I got out of it were some nice photos and a big bag full of piñon nuts, which is almost like pine nuts.
Okay.
This is the perfect time of year to find piñon nuts. Thanks for asking.
Cute.
It's like sweet.
Yeah.
Once again, Kenny is met with a mixed bag of comments on this video. A lot of commenters saying that he's making the whole story up, and others encouraging him to try to go back and find the cave again, which kind of makes sense. Everyone's, no, I believe you. No, I don't believe you. But like genuine curiosity, I'd be like, I hope he goes back and tries to find the fucking
Why not?
cave.
Yeah.
Right.
Why not? Mhm.
Kenny does declare that he's going to go back again and try to find the cave in the comment section of his video he posted. And there's a comment made by an unknown user saying, quote, no, don't go back there. If you find the cave entrance, don't go in. If you do, you won't get out, unquote. The comment was deleted after that, so we don't know who it was. So it's just like this weird random, which could have been nothing, but like
Literally anyone.
it
Yes.
really adds to the lore of it,
Okay.
especially because the comment's gone now.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
it's the lore.
The lore. That's what we're here for.
That's why we're here. Actually, that is why we're here.
Let's be real. So, I'm going to get to November 10th, 2014. So, Kenny sets off for another multiple day hike. He tells his family where he is going. The weather was great with a high of in the low 80s and a low of the 50s that night and no chance of rain. So, like, shoulder season, hiking in the desert sounds like kind of the ideal time to go. So maybe next year we'll do that. Kenny was determined to go out again and find this cave he had spoken about numerous times. Kenny is never seen again. So the last time anyone saw him was November 10th, 2014. And he did also talk about the route on YouTube he was taking too, which could be like some context later.
Wow.
So on November 14th, 2014, so some places call her an ex-girlfriend, some places call her his current girlfriend.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a mixed bag, but girlfriend, her name is Sharon Pilgrim. She calls the police and reports Kenny missing on November 14th. She informs the police of the area his truck should be found and that Kenny does have a cell phone on him and his camping gear. He is also well versed in foraging and knows what to eat out in the wilderness, so it's assumed that Kenny will be found alive and maybe with some sort of injury that made him immobile.
So how much of the route did he share? Like he knew, like people knew exactly where to find him?
I don't know if it's like exactly. I think he talks about it in the M cave video. He talks about the route he took when he found the cave.
Got it. Okay. So
And
that
so
would
he's
have been
like-
a place they could start looking.
Yeah, exactly. So he's like, this is where it was the last time I found the cave. This is the route I was taking, so I'm going to try to retrace this route.
But he already went back there one time and didn't find it.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he's doing something slightly different.
Slightly different, but like in the same area.
Okay.
And obviously I'm like, don't do the things that Kenny did with like no navigation and no GPS, but like he definitely does know how to survive out there is what it seemed like. I mean, like there was this whole point in the MK video where he was like talking about, he was like picking these pine cones. He's like, oh, it's like all these pine nuts. And he was like, these are delicious nuts. He's like just like eating all these nuts. He had like a huge bag of them at the end.
Nice.
So like he knows how to handle himself out there.
He's saying he could survive a couple of days.
Yeah, and that's the hope. It's like maybe he just broke an ankle or got bit by a snake or I don't fucking know. But they're like, he'll probably be found, right?
Well, maybe. I don't know. It's extremely remote where he's going.
Yeah, that's a problem
like
too.
the point of trying to find something like this near these like
An Air
testing
Force
grounds
base,
is if it's because it is in the middle
It's
of
in
nowhere.
the middle of fucking nowhere. You never know.
Dangerous.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, Sharon notices that Kenny didn't bring his camera with him on this trip. Which, I don't know what that means.
Why would he not bring his camera?
That's a great question. We don't know because we don't know what Kenny is. So this is strange because if he's going out there to find the end cave to prove it's real to like YouTube, why not bring the fucking camera? And some people speculate that maybe he packed super lightly to be able to like just go out, find the cave, find the location, and then he would come back
And film it?
and film it.
Jesus. Okay. God, it's a lot for...
It's a
What's his job?
He doesn't have a job at this point,
Oh, okay.
which is part of one of the theories.
Okay.
So we'll get there. So Kenny's truck is found where it is said to be found by Sharon, and a search is then conducted in the area. But this is a pretty rugged area, and there are no set trails, so the search is slow moving at the least. So about a week later, Kenny's cell phone is found at the mine shaft that he was talking about in his video, and he was like,
A week later?
a week later. And in this mine shaft he had been talking about, he was like behind him during the previous MK video that he posted. So it's a little bit ominous. Like when you go back and watch the video now, it's like, oh, that's where his cell phone was found. So a camera is sent down the mine shaft to see if Kenny had fallen down it in some weird way, but Kenny is not in the mine shaft. So he's not there. There's some theories to say that he is there. It's like, no, he's gone. He's not there. So about 30 searchers and a helicopter continue searching for Kenny in the area surrounding the mine shaft, but besides the cell phone, no other sign of Kenny is ever found.
Wow.
Like nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why would his phone be there?
It's a great fucking question.
Okay.
So news coverage of Kenny's disappearance is minimal, but with the YouTube comments and Kenny's YouTube video, this disappearance story has gained a life of its own, obviously. And everyone has asked the same question. What the hell happened to Kenny Veach? So, we talked about Kenny's story, talked about him going to the desert. Now, let's get into some theories. So theories are the big part of this, obviously, because we don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, that's wild that his phone would be there in his body and his clothing and nothing even
else was found.
30 searchers doesn't seem like that many,
Yeah.
to be fair.
I don't think there's like a lot of people who could actually like navigate this area though safely. I think that's a big part of it.
But like, why do they find nothing else but his phone was there?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's weird, for sure.
Unless he like left it to like...
As an indicator of something. But what's the indicator of?
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. So the simplest explanation is that Kenny Veach died somewhere in the harsh desert environment. The Mojave Desert, where Kenny was hiking, is notorious for its extreme conditions, where daytime temperatures can soar past 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 38 degrees Celsius, while nights can be dangerously cold as well. It's a desert. It's not to be fucked with in a lot of ways. So the area is also filled with steep cliffs, deep crevices, and unpredictable terrain in general. But to give Kenny some credit, he had been navigating these areas basically his whole life. He was born in Vegas.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, and like this was like his backyard forever, and he'd been doing this forever. So he seemed very well versed, I guess. Not saying that can't not play a factor, but I don't know. Like you can get fucking hurt no matter how well versed you are, I guess. But yeah, anyways.
So you don't like this theory?
I don't know. You know what? I'll tell you my theory at the end if you tell me your theory at the end. How about that? Okay.
Sure.
So if Kenny had an accident, such as falling into a hidden ravine or slipping on some unstable rock, it would be extremely difficult for search teams to locate him. And also, this is something I haven't pointed out yet. Kenny didn't wear clothes that would be easy to see if someone was searching for him.
I had thought about that too. I was like, he could be out there and they just like, okay.
So this is a picture of him from the YouTube video. It's like
he's like wearing like neutrals.
He's wearing like the fucking same colors as the desert.
Okay.
And that's
they probably just didn't find him. Oh, sorry. My theory later.
Oh. But that's also the big like backcountry 101 thing is like wear bright, vibrant clothing.
Yeah.
And something that has some like maybe some sort of reflective properties.
Totally.
Because you just never know. And like they need to be able to see you, especially if they're flying a helicopter over.
Yes.
And yeah, like
exactly.
Blending in with the desert like that is not going to help, I guess, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, and what are you trying to blend in for? There's nobody around. You're not hunting. What are you doing?
Yeah. So if Kenny had succumbed to the elements of the desert, why hasn't anyone found any sign of him? So Kenny also talked about his route he planned to take online, so it should have been somewhat easy to search the area, like I said before. So it's like they have an idea of where he was going. They had an idea of the route he was taking. Even if it was like a slightly altered route, they still know, right? So since then, there have been hundreds of people looking for a sign of Kenny because this story has so much lore behind it.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
yeah, for sure.
There are tons and hundreds of YouTubers. They go out there, they try to find him.
Okay.
And besides the cell phone at the mine shaft, no sign of him.
Well, now it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, there were people like weeks after.
Okay.
There are people still out there, still looking for him.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like I said, like hundreds of people. Not like a backpack, not a piece of clothing, not a boot.
Yeah,
it's like not his fucking weapon, his gun he brought.
That's true. Okay.
Like it's just there's just nothing. Interesting, to say the least.
Okay.
So another theory is that Kenny may have intentionally ended his life, possibly using the hike as a cover for his final act. So this theory stems from his girlfriend, mainly, Sharon. And on the MK video on Kenny's YouTube channel, she left this comment. This one's long, so bear with me.
Okay.
I am the girlfriend that Kenny spoke of in the video. There are so many posts. I had no idea until a friend let me know. So many people are wondering what happened and guessing different things. You are heartfelt about the sadness around what has happened with Kenny. He has not been found, and I feel that he probably will not be found for many, many months, if ever. I want to share what I know and feel about what happened so that you might bring some closure and understanding in your own lives. Kenny absolutely loved hiking in the desert. It was his very, very favorite thing to do. We hiked and camped together all over the Nevada desert, sometimes 9 hours a day. We found many abandoned mining towns, usually referred to as ghost towns by Nevada hikers.
Wow.
We explored many caves and mine shafts. We were always careful how we explored them. But Kenny was a bit more daring than I was. We wore snake guards, sun-protected clothing, used walking sticks, brought enough water and food for the hiking hours, and extra water food in the car. He really drank all of his water. We took wonderful pictures of all sorts of things we saw. Rusted cars, old falling down buildings, cemeteries, mines, wild animals, tarantulas, scorpions, trees, cactus, and flowers. Our deserts are beautiful if you have a love for deserts. They are not spooky scary, but you have to be careful of the terrain and, of course, bring enough water and food. We always were excited when we saw desert wildlife, like the big horned sheep in his video. In that MK video, he has sheep in there. They're stunningly beautiful to see in person in our desert. We would stand quietly still to watch them as long as possible. I was so very excited to see the one he filmed in his video. I want you to know that I do not think Kenny had an accident. I believe he committed suicide.
Okay.
He battled depression for many years and would not take medication or see a doctor. He quit his job a little more than a year before he disappeared. He wanted to see if he could sell his inventions and do what he called cowboy interior design for homes. He bought his first home 5 years ago and had amazing ability of decorating in this style. He was not successful in getting a business going and was running out of money after a year of not working. He no longer wanted to work in a job, quote unquote, for someone else, and as his money decreased, he became more and more depressed. He really did not look for another job. In early October, with his depression increasing, I said to him, "You aren't going to pull a Robin Williams on me, are you?" This is 2014, so it's
When did Robin Williams die?
2014.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay.
This is when he opened up more about his depression and his thoughts, much of his life about suicide. His father committed suicide when Kenny was in his early 20s. When I asked him the question, he answered, "If I decide to do it, will you be okay? Because you are good at the law of allowing." He asked me what I would think of him if he did it. He also said if he decided to do it, no one will ever find me.
Wow.
It would be easy to do something like this in our desert with a number of natural caves and mines. He could hike many miles in a day, so there's no telling where or how far he could have hiked during his 3 to 2 day solo hike. When he did not call me after the third day of being gone, I called missing persons. The search of him was started within a couple of days of my call. Over 30 search and rescue team members searched 3 different times on foot. 1 helicopter flyover was done, and there's no trace of Kenny or any of his camping things. They found his car in the area I told them it would be. They did find his cell phone by the mine shaft in the video. The mine shaft is only about a 4-hour hike from his car. It is my feeling he left it behind so that he could not be traced from the GPS in it. He also did not take his camera with him on his solo hike. It was left in his home.
Oh, that is suspicious.
So he had no intention of filming anything. I share this with you for 2 reasons. First, so that you have more of an understanding of who Kenny was and to bring some peace or understanding to the situation. Secondly, if you decide to go out in the desert and look for him or the M cave, be careful and bring enough food and water. Walking sticks are a good idea in not doing a solo hike. Bring a GPS and make sure that you have let your friends or family know that you're heading out for a hike and where and when you will be returning. A search really can't be on a 1-day hike. You would be repeating much of the same hike, just getting up the mountain and then be left with not many hours in the day to do the search. You would need 2 or 3 days at a time, and in the summer, or even late spring. This cannot be done because of the heat in our desert. Oh, that doesn't really make any sense.
Well, yeah, she's like warning people.
Yeah.
Don't go out there and be stupid
Yeah.
trying to find him.
Yeah. You would not be able to carry enough water. So please be careful.
Yeah.
I had many wonderful experiences with Kenny and will always remember them and have a place of love in my heart for him and the wonderful things we did together. I am healing from our loss and look forward to the new experiences with desert hiking, camping, and taking beautiful pictures of our desert. Enjoy your life, and thank you for the kind and loving comments sent my way. Much love, Sharon. So that's a fucking statement and a half.
Wow. That's actually a lot of insight.
It's a lot of insight.
If that's the real Sharon, I feel like that's very insightful.
Yeah, this is all from fucking YouTube, so it's very hard to confirm or deny it's her, I guess.
Yeah, it feels sincere.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, I don't know. In the era of social media, it's hard to
Totally. Trust anything.
Trust anything, right?
Yeah.
So, this statement made by Sharon is pretty bold and paints a very specific picture. However, Kenny's family, specifically his sister-in-law and his daughter, he has a daughter too, have been very vocal about Kenny not succumbing to suicide. They're like, there's no way. There's no way that he would do it this way with so many questions.
Okay.
So this is because Kenny's father had actually died by suicide.
That makes sense.
Like Sharon had mentioned, when Kenny was in his 20s, and he was very vocal about how much that affected him.
How painful that was.
And he never wanted his loved ones to feel the same way.
Okay.
But depression's a hell of a fucking thing. So
I know. And if she heard him say, you'll
said
never
those
find
things.
me.
Yeah.
And okay, if I'm playing devil's advocate, like him knowing that his dad committed suicide was terrible, but if he was going to do that anyway,
right,
and you didn't know, and there was a possibility that they just went missing, is that better or worse?
Right. Yeah.
I could see it both ways.
I think the not knowing would be really hard.
But if you had yourself lived through your own parents' suicide, would that be better than
you just think I went out in the desert and got
or a million other things?
Yeah, totally.
I don't know. I could see it both ways.
So another thing she talked about Kenny not having a job and his kind of ventures not working out. He actually had the job lined up when he was coming back. Yeah, he was going to start working for a friend who owned a company that installed solar panels. And he was going to start working for that friend.
Okay.
So while it wasn't the invention route or this cowboy interior design route, he was making plans, which usually is something that people who are going to succumb to suicide don't do.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So there's also the fact that Kenny's body or things have never been found. But I guess technically he could figure out how to disappear out there if he had been out there so many times, maybe.
Yeah, unless they just haven't found it yet.
Yeah. He also didn't leave any sort of note. He didn't have any big declarations saying goodbye to his daughter or any of his...
I know. Having a kid and just vanishing is one thing.
Is really hard, yeah. There were some sources that talked about maybe... I don't know if it was investigators. I think it maybe was investigators or people were finding stuff in his computer that had some darker context of maybe he was looking up ways to commit suicide, but that was a mixed bag when it came to sources. But every source I've found had mentioned it, so I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay.
It's just maybe he was looking up this stuff, but who knows really. But yeah, definitely was brought up a few times, I guess, is my point. So if Kenny didn't take his own life or succumb to the desert elements or it left some wondering, did he find the M cave that led to something happening to him? Which is where the lore is, right?
Okay. You haven't arrived.
The way you nodded your head, you're God damn it. You're I haven't had enough wine for this.
Okay.
Here we go. We've gone into the reality. Now we're going to extra reality, whatever you want to call that.
All right. Okay.
Fucking buckle up, bitches. Okay.
Okay.
So the area where Kenny disappeared is near Nellis Air Force Base. It is a classified military installation. It's also close to an area called Groom Lake, aka Area 51, adjacent,
Okay.
where the U.S. military is known to conduct top secret operations. So some theorists suggest that Kenny may have accidentally trespassed into a restricted territory and was either apprehended or eliminated by military personnel. Which...
What do they do? I'm like, there's got to be signs. I'm like, I don't
There
remember
are.
what they say.
I'll get into that soon.
Okay, because I was like, do they say they'll shoot you?
I think they do. Yeah, they do.
They might. I
They
was
do
like,
say-
they
yeah.
might.
So there are numerous YouTube videos out there of people recording near Area 51 and confronted by military personnel who don't have any sort of identification on their uniforms. There's no bars. There's no like name tag. Like
Sure.
there's no like affiliation, but like they're confronted by these people. And there was one specifically I saw of this kid. I think it was like riding a dirt bike. And the guy, they like instantly pulled out their weapons. There wasn't any sort of like warning. They're like, get the fuck out of here right now, essentially. Or they're like, put your hands up right now. And they like arrested him.
Okay, they arrested him.
Yeah.
What
But he
did
was
they-
detained.
All
Yeah.
right, that's what I'm saying is they're not going to... It's one thing to say that they might pull a weapon on you. They're
Yeah.
probably going to arrest you
Yeah.
and like then you're going to have to pay fines and stuff. But like
Mm-hmm.
they're not going to murder you and hide your body.
So there was one guy that was looking for the M Cave specifically on YouTube, and he posted a bunch of videos, and he found something that looks very similar to what Kenny had described, and he was like digging around the rubble, and he found the no trespassing sign, and the part of it, like it just says no trespassing, will blah 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 like stuff, but like it does say we'll shoot on site, or we'll use force on site. So there is like that threat
Yeah, but then
there.
what do they do? They just leave you dead there, or
I don't know.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I wish
They don't have an incinerator to
burn the bodies.
these like bodies of civilians. I don't know.
I don't know. That's a really good question.
I'm not
Like,
buying
what secrets are we hiding that's worth that?
it. Well, I could say that if the government is hiding disclosure,
Mm-hmm.
it's a paradigm shifting thing, and everyone would go fucking berserk
Yeah.
if suddenly like the god that you believe in maybe doesn't exist anymore, and
Right.
what does, and maybe we don't go to work anymore, and then they're also like protecting our economy.
Yeah. It's
All
the
these
Men in
things.
Black thing. Like, people are stupid, a person is smart.
Yeah, but I also don't think that they're like murdering civilian
I don't think
American
so.
citizens and
Yeah.
then like burning their bodies or burying them in the desert.
No. I don't think so.
No.
So, anyways, it's a theory, obviously.
Okay.
So some speculate the M cave wasn't just an ordinary cave, but possibly an underground entrance to a military base or an experimental weapons facility, and Kenny walked into something that he shouldn't have.
He wouldn't have. No. No, there's...
I feel like there's too many steps.
Yeah, it's not just like it randomly in a desert somewhere.
No.
It's people know where it
What
is.
is it? Oh, Stranger Things? I think it was season 4. Did you watch Stranger Things?
I don't think I made it to season 4.
Oh,
of Stranger Things.
there's a desert, but there's an entrance to an underground
It's not-
facility.
It's not an accident that you stumble into, if there is. I'm not saying they don't have like secret entrances.
Yeah, no,
I'm
for
saying he doesn't stumble into it and no one noticed him.
sure. Yeah, no,
Like
I
they would have
agree.
caught him miles away from it.
Yeah,
At least many, many yards away from it.
yeah, totally. Like he's not getting up to the cave and walking through it.
Not a chance.
No. However,
He
if the
says
mil-
open sesame. And how does the thing fucking open?
right? I don't
No,
know. That's
it's
a great
not
question.
possible.
So, however, if the military had eliminated Kenny, why wouldn't they have simply planted evidence of an accidental death
That's
or
true.
suicide to avoid suspicion?
That's a good point.
So yeah, like maybe they don't have an incinerator on site, but like maybe they just like make it look like he
I don't know.
fell off a cliff or something.
Well, it's hard to do that with a gunshot, but no. it's
No, I'm just
not-
saying, but or make it look like he killed
I don't
himself,
think they'll kill you. I don't think they'll kill you.
or maybe
I'm over here encouraging.
go to Area 51, tell us your secrets.
I don't think they'll kill you.
Do
They
you
will
remember-
arrest the fuck out of you.
Yeah,
though.
do you remember that was like a couple years ago where people were like, "We're gonna fucking
Yeah,
everyone's gonna go storm Area 51."
Yeah,
That
they
didn't
tried.
happen.
They did.
Oh, they did?
Yes, yes. Some of them did, and they did get arrested. And what they do is they lock you in these cages outside. It's like a fence.
Oh, I've seen
And they'll
those.
just
Yeah.
fucking leave you out there in the sun for a while until the local police come and get you. Like, it's an unpleasant place to
Like,
be.
come get your boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen the pictures of those caves. Or cages. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
they do. Those exist. But no,
Yeah.
they're not killing people.
No. So the military is done to keep secrets, but an open disappearance like this would likely draw more attention than simply turning him away.
Yeah.
And this story has definitely gained a lot of fucking attention because people are still out there trying to find this fucking M cave. So that's my point. It's like,
The shape, it like doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. like he
What?
described it as it was like basically two triangle openings, but it looked like an M. And it was like
Okay.
6 feet high.
It sounds fancy, if I'm being honest with
Yeah,
you.
there was someone who found something that looked similar, but it was more rounded.
I saw that. Yes.
Yeah, and it was more like a McDonald's M.
Yes.
Like
That's what I've seen in my
yeah.
head. Yes. Because yes.
But like Kenny described it as like a capital M. But I don't fucking know how rock works.
I don't know.
How does rock work?
It just sounds fancy, and so it's not just like
A
randomly
fancy
out-
cave door.
Yeah.
These are fancy Flintstone moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it sounds expensive.
Yeah,
At least.
totally.
So it's not just like out
Also,
there.
if it's trying to be hidden, why make it look like it's just like a fucking supervillain entrance?
It's giving Dr. Evil.
Yeah, it's not the Bat Cave.
Yeah.
you
It's
know.
not. It's not true. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately.
To this man.
But I don't know. Okay. So, obviously, we don't think military is part of it.
I don't.
Yeah. Which leads to our next theory. Maybe the cave isn't some sort of military secret, but something extraterrestrial or paranormal.
Okay.
Getting into my territory.
Paranormal. Please. The ghosts don't need a door at all.
They can walk through the wall. So, some UFO enthusiasts claim that the Nevada desert houses underground alien bases, either operated or in conjunction with the U.S. government.
Again, there would be fences and guards and shit.
But so they're saying that maybe like the vibration that Kenny was feeling when he got close to this cave is some sort of like perimeter fence thing that isn't like a fence. It's UFO in origin.
And so, like, the gov was like, that's fine. That's enough.
I think if it's like the right type of like weird vibration, not like a fun one, let's be real,
It'll kill you.
like it will kill you. Because so part of this is there have been weapons developed that are like heat waves or like microwaves that like if you like step in front of it, you like are like, fuck, get me out of here. So there's a theory that like that's some sort of alien technology and that this cave was part of a perimeter. And that's why Kenny felt this weird vibration when he was trying to enter this, or like when he walked up to this cave, because this cave was actually an entrance to something UFO or paranormal in origin.
All right.
And that's why he felt that weird vibration, felt like he felt scared and had to get out of there. So it did something to him that made him feel like he had to leave.
Right. Okay.
And like that technology is either some sort of secret military thing that is from UFOs, because there's like that whole theory that like UFOs are coexisting with the military in some shape or form.
Right.
Yeah. So that's where that theory lies. And I don't know.
Okay.
That's my point. Which is my other bullet, and I already talked about it. Okay. So others believe that maybe Kenny had run into someone in the desert that ended his life.
Oh, Jesus. What? Whom?
So this could have been someone who was following his YouTube channel,
Oh.
or maybe someone who was trying to live off the grid and he like ran into someone, maybe
Okay.
like some fucking hills have eyes situation.
Hills have eyes.
Hills have eyes. We're getting all over the place,
I
man.
need to rewatch that.
Or maybe even a fucking mobster. Because this is outside of Vegas.
Oh my god.
Listen, Vegas desert is a fucking burial ground for mobsters.
Okay.
And maybe, so there's a theory that like maybe Kenny had walked up on somebody who was like maybe trying to get rid of a body. They saw Kenny. They're like, guess what? Now you're another
the
body.
mobsters in their slacks and their fucking dress shoes are out there 10 miles into
No, they
the...
have a hitman, man. They got like Whitey Bulger and shit.
You think Whitey Bulger's out there hiking?
You don't think there are fucking dead people out in the Mojave Desert outside Vegas?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just
Okay.
saying those guys aren't the ones backpacking to hide the bodies.
No, but there's like cartels. There's coyotes,
I
not
still
like
don't
the
think anyone's
animal variety.
backpacking.
If maybe there's another way to get there, like he doesn't know about. There could be a road. It's unknown desert area. There could be like a fucking weird road somewhere.
All right. Well, it would be helpful to see the topography.
You need a map. I need a map of the entire
It'd be useful to
Mojave.
see the locations, but no, it seems unlikely that it's the mob to me.
I mean, let's be real. The mob in the desert,
The mob gets blamed for a lot. Let's be
they do
honest.
get blamed for a lot, but they also have done a lot.
The mob
Maybe not in this
didn't
era.
kill Kathy Durst,
No.
Susan Berman.
I know. I
Morris
agree.
Black.
Well, there's that whole.
The
That's
mob didn't
another-
kill Kenny.
I'm just saying it's a theory, and I'm not. It's not the most outlandish one.
Are we not gonna make South Park jokes?
I know. I
Why
was
are
just like, shit.
It didn't really occur to me until I said killed Kenny.
You guys killed Kenny. Oh,
Damn.
poor Kenny. I'm sorry. So there's another theory that Kenny had maybe walked into some sort of natural electromagnetic anomaly or man-made barrier, like we already talked about, or something we've already talked about before in this podcast, a dimensional rift. Do you
Okay.
remember what a dimensional rift is?
Yes.
It's like a weird sliver in like space-time.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
It's like a theoretical
sure,
physics
sure.
shit.
All right, this one I'm into.
Me too.
I'm into this one.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. This sure.
That
Why
like
not?
maybe the cave was actually a dimensional rift.
Mm-hmm. That
And
would
that he
explain
walked
his
into
weird
it.
vibes.
Yeah, and then like he was
Doesn't
just
really explain the M, but okay.
that he was never found. Maybe
No,
he
the-
found if he found the cave, he found the dimensional rift,
I know
walked
the
through the
M
rift.
shape is a conflict for me. The
Oh.
M-shaped cave is a conflict, but
Okay.
like I could see like a cave being, but it would be a natural cave
Right.
in my
But-
in my mind.
If the dimensional rift caused the cave, maybe it caused it to be a weird fucking shape. Because it's not really something that's like
All right.
really.
I wouldn't think it would be like
An
hard
M?
angles, but sure.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe
I just imagine that the universe in her ways is a little more fluid.
she's a little more soft, a little more
Yes.
rounded.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I do know what you're saying. It's not like the intense geometry. It's
No.
it's soft angles.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe, but no,
okay.
that's a theory.
Well, listen, I think two things can be true. He could have walked in to a time space continuum. I don't know. And he also could have lied about that M-shaped cave.
Maybe it just was like as intense of an M that he made it out to be.
Sure.
Maybe it was a rounded M. Maybe it was more of a McDonald's M, like the Golden Arches M.
Listen, I go into McDonald's and I do feel like I
Went
have
to-
gone into another dimension.
Oh, really?
It's a place I want to be.
Talk about Taco Bell.
Really?
Yeah, and Dr. Pepper.
My fucking husband will not tolerate Taco Bell. He hates it for no
Really?
reason at all.
Fucking Dave. God damn it, David.
At least at Taco Bell, things taste slightly different. McDonald's, everything
Has he
tastes the
never
same.
had a Crunchwrap Supreme?
No, but you know we are going to make a Crunchwrap Supreme one of these days.
Chef's kiss.
No, he's never had one.
Also, Taco Bell. Bring it back again. They serve Diet Dr. Pepper.
Wow, that's probably exactly why it's your favorite. Mystery solved.
Fuck a Baja Blast. Give me a Crunchwrap Supreme with jalapenos, no tomato, and a Diet Dr. P.
Well, you've heard it here
Yeah,
first,
that is my
ladies and
order.
gentlemen.
Everyone Uber Eats that to my house. Thank
No
you.
tomatoes is important.
No fucking tomato. Anyways, okay.
Listen, okay, sorry to sidebar, but the tomatoes from Taco Bell don't taste like anything, so I don't understand why you even need to skip them. It's not
It's-
even like a tomato flavor.
No, it's the texture.
What is that, like like a wet spongy, a wet
It's
crunchiness?
It's not quite crunchy, but it's also quite not quite soft.
It's like
it's
celery-ish.
no celery is stringy. I also fucking hate celery because of the texture.
Celery's bad.
Same way I also hate peas because of the texture of peas. They're like too soft and mushy.
Do you know what? You would like a fresh English pea.
Sure, whatever. I believe you.
I agree with frozen pea.
Mainly my thing about tomatoes is the texture of them. They're like weirdly gritty in a weird way, but not gritty. It's not smooth. It's not.
It's the skin. How do you feel about eggplant or peppers?
If they're cooked, I can eat them.
Okay, not a fan of nightshades.
Yeah.
But potatoes are a nightshade. But you don't need a potato skin.
Who the fucking doesn't want a potato?
I want a potato.
Exactly. That's one point. Besides the texture, it's also the smell of raw tomato.
That is nonsensical. That they don't have a smell unless it's like a beautiful tomato stem.
It literally makes me gag.
I'm gonna test this in the summer. He grows tomatoes out there. And
I'm sure they're
smell
lovely.
this tomato vine.
No, I need you to it has to be cut into a tomato, then I have the smell of it.
You're a grown woman.
I am. I'm not gonna fucking eat a tomato or raw tomato. A nice sauce, love it.
Get us back on track.
We're almost done. Thank the fucking Lord, we're almost done. So some of Kenny's family think that he could have faked his own death and is still out there living a new life. Because yes. So this kind of stems from his like financial troubles that he was having before, but like also him not really wanting or willing to like succumb to suicide, right? And there have been videos out there of people taking videos of people out in the desert in the area of people who look like Kenny.
Oh, wait, okay. Well, he's supposed to just be out there roaming for 10 years?
Or he's still out there hiking, but it looks like Kenny, but he's living some different life. There was a video of this guy hiking.
Got it. Okay. You're saying he's got a new life, but he still likes to have his hobby.
His hobbies are still the same.
Oh, okay. Okay, sure.
So there was like...
He didn't leave fucking Vegas.
He didn't leave Vegas. But he just has a new life.
Okay.
But there's also another video. His sister has like a Reiki healing business that she owns in Vegas. Stay with me here. And it was broken into after Kenny disappeared. And the person that broke into the business looks a lot like Kenny.
Is Kenny an asshole?
I don't know.
Why would he do that?
But they broke in and they stole an iPad. But like he knew specifically where the iPad would be in like a weird way. Like she like kept the iPad in the same place and like he knew where to find the iPad. And he also had a weird limp because Kenny had like a previous knee injury. And so he like limped in like the same way.
Okay.
Like at the same gait, I guess, walk-wise. And he took the iPad and then left. And he did look similar to Kenny, I will say. His mom thinks that was him.
What? Mm-hmm. Wow.
They did facial recognition. They determined it wasn't him because from the facial recognition, but it's also really shitty, like CCTV camera. So it's enhanced in like fucking CSI or something, right?
Yeah.
But there are some people in his family that do think he just faked his own death, started a new life to avoid the financial troubles he was in. He wasn't in like a ton of financial troubles though. He wasn't like super in debt. Like he was still paying his mortgage. Like he just had a bunch of savings, but he was running out of his savings, which is why he started like was going to get the job with the solar company.
Yeah.
So he like quit a job to start maybe trying to do his own thing, like the invention stuff, all this other stuff that wasn't panning out. So he was getting a new job to make sure he can still pay his bills. But like in between those two things, he also like maybe tried to sell his house, but like also be the caretaker.
But it's some of it is for content, right? It's for clout. It's exposure.
I don't think content is in the same context that we think about
as it is now.
Yes, this is 2014.
Okay, but he could have been. I mean, he's like a jovial, sort of creative, funky
like kind of
guy.
goofy guy.
I mean, maybe he was trying to sell his house, but it was like, but if you let me live here,
right? I will do your dishes and your laundry.
Stay.
I'll be your maid, essentially, and I'll stay here.
He's a unique dude.
Yeah, very unique person. But the family, some of the families, like, yeah, he faked his death, essentially, and he's out there somewhere.
All right.
And I mean, I would say the fact that nothing else has been found, not a fucking bone, not a rib, not a boot, not a backpack, nothing. I mean, it's been 10 years now, 11 years now, so who knows what can be found now, but like nothing had been found. Even there's been like hundreds of people that have gone out there and search for him specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I can't like not acknowledge that, I guess.
Okay.
So Kenny Veach set out in the Nevada desert chasing the mystery of the M Cave, seeking something that he believed was out there, something that shook him to his core. But in the end, it was Kenny himself who became the mystery. Did he meet his fate in the scorching sun of the shifting sands? Lost in unforgiving wilderness? Did he choose to disappear, stepping away from the life he knew to start fresh? Or did he stumble into something he knew was never meant to find? The truth remains elusive, buried somewhere between the vast desert sky, and until the new evidence emerges, the legend of Kenny Veach will continue to echo, just like his final footsteps fading into the unknown.
So extra.
Shut up.
Okay, so what is your theory?
I think dimensional rift.
Oh my god.
I think you're gonna be mad. Just saying. The vibrations, if he found that cave and he felt some weird vibrations walking up to it, maybe he just was like, fuck it, I'm going in at this point, and he walked into something else.
Okay. Sounds like
listen.
It sounds like a Diet Dr. Pepper answer to me.
You're in your Diet Dr. Pepper logic.
Okay, cool. I think
Probably the first one. He
I
succumbed
think
in the
Occam's
desert.
razor, whatever is the most likely, like the simplest answer.
So
I think I know
fucking
it is so boring. I think he probably did something goofy, wasn't taking proper precautions. I
for
will
sure.
say this: my theory doesn't explain why his cell phone is where
Just
it was
left there.
That's odd.
It's very odd. I mean, my theory doesn't
Super
explain
odd.
that either.
Well, I suppose it could have been the aliens.
He could have also just gone out there and decided to end it all.
You know, it's seeming like that could make sense, but
Yeah.
how dare I even suggest it?
It's really sad. I find dimensional rifts
And
so
endlessly fascinating.
fucking interesting. Yeah.
Same.
There was another. Remember the story we talked about before about the guy who was like on a ski trip with his buddies in
Yes.
Colorado? Yeah, I kind of wasn't the only one that made sense to me there.
Yeah.
It's so fucking outlandish and weird, but I think physics is outlandish and weird and kind of
It's
magic.
true. Well, I have heard like Reddit tales of people being like, "Oh, I had this experience," or there was an experience of a woman who was like lost somewhere, but she could hear people calling for her and screaming for her
Yeah.
and couldn't locate them for days.
Yeah, like the glitch in the Matrix stories.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then eventually they found them or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's the same way where it's like there's a veil and you're just on the other side of it.
Yeah, totally.
They made a movie. I don't know if it's a Stephen King movie, but there's a movie about it called The Tall Grass, and it's a very similar. It's like a cornfield or something.
Yeah.
Or you end up stuck in the.
Yeah. I mean, I do think Glitch of the Matrix stories are super fucking creepy and weird in that sense. I've actually saved a couple. I don't
Yeah.
know if we should do an episode on that.
Maybe like a couple of stories.
Yeah, like I don't even know how you do that, but yeah, I think that stuff is just so weird and creepy and fascinating because it seems very real
Potentially real
for a lot of
possible.
people, and like I feel like
They're lived experiences.
yeah, very lived experiences. Same with like paranormal experiences. I think it's just not
Or near-death experiences.
yeah, not everyone could be fucking lying.
No, true.
So
There's some weird shit out there.
yeah, there's
And
some
like
weird shit.
we are not like the end all be all. And like we know that there's like a spectrum of light, for example, that like your pets can see a spectrum of light
For
that
sure.
you cannot.
Yeah.
Even one person to the next. Say men are
Colorblind?
more likely to be colorblind.
Yeah.
We see different things than they do. Certain people can see a spectrum of color. What colors I see might be different than when, and our fucking pets can see.
Even like synesthesia, people who can see or like experience senses differently.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's something else out there
Yeah.
that we're not
Aware of.
totally aware of.
Yeah. Or
currently
understanding.
Yes, maybe
Yeah.
once upon a time, maybe our ancestors, or
they just
we
maybe
are not
called it
currently.
something different. Who
Yeah,
knows?
maybe who knows? You
Yeah.
see the world differently. I think
Yeah.
it's definitely all possible.
Yeah. I think there are just some stories that you just can't explain logically, or logically in the same like the context of what we know to be true, I guess. So yeah, maybe this is one of them. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, I do hope someone finds
Yeah.
for the sake of his
I
family.
know. I feel like I need to like start Google
but
alerting every fucking story.
But the alarm that the potential girlfriend Sharon
yeah,
raised is a good alarm.
if that's actually her.
It doesn't matter even if it's not her. Be
Yeah.
prepared. Don't go out there acting like a dumbass.
Sorry, I started talking about
Yeah, all the stuff like about what they said about him is neither here nor there. But if you're gonna go out there and looking for him, we need to be careful.
You need to be very careful. Yeah, you need to be careful in any sort of wilderness environment.
Totally.
Like, I can't express that enough. As someone who goes out in wilderness environments, extra preparedness. You are not infallible.
All right. Well, thank you for the story.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for
Nicely
listening.
done.
That was a little bit longer than we anticipated.
Well, it's only as long as you make it
Diet Dr. Pepper rant.
with our nonsense.
Yeah, we had a lot of nonsense at the beginning. But because we only did one episode today, so that's
That's
okay.
true.
Yeah.
The freedom.
The freedom to not have a time
Time.
clock. But yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Be sure to rate, review, say nice things to us, or piss off.
Yeah, or you could troll. That's fine too.
I don't want to be trolled. Not in this context. But anyways, until next time.
Stay grimly curious. Thank you so much for listening. Music by Alex Kingston and Adam McKinnon.
For podcast photos and updates, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Grimly Podcast.
Be sure to rate and review, and we will see you next week for another episode. Bye, bitch.